ever skipped a game because it did not look good enough? Yeah, I used to do that. And let me tell you, it is one of my biggest regret in gaming. For the longest time, up until like a month ago, if the game didn't look good enough, and if the game didn't have a jaw-dropping visual or a good trailer, I would automatically assume the game is bad and it is not worthy of my time. And honestly, I missed out on a lot. Let me explain. When I was younger, I thought, why would I play a game that looks old-fashioned or weird when I can play something that looks epic, cinematic, and that's something new? I wanted that next-gen stuff. The hyper-realism, environments, high-end graphics, big-budget AAA titles. It felt like anything that looked other than hyper-realism was just lesser. But over time I realized something. Some of the best experiences I've ever had in gaming came from the titles that didn't look like much at first glance, but it was very fun to play and made me cry, made me laugh, and just made me remember all those moments when I was not playing. For example, I didn't expect much from Left 4 Dead 2 at first. Graphics wasn't exactly revolutionary and it felt like just another zombie game. But man, playing that game in co-op with friends screaming when a tank showed up, or a witch was crying and I shit my pants while my friends were laughing at me, and just panicking at the final stretch, all of it created some of the best moments I've ever had in gaming. And it was pretty perfect blend of chaos, teamwork, and terror. And there was Call of Duty 4. Sure, it had realistic graphics or visuals, but it wasn't just about the looks. It was about the fun. I'll never forget the hours I spent camping, even though my friends were screaming over the mic, "Why are you camping?" It was hilarious, annoying, and honestly incredibly satisfying, to be honest. Those memories were not about how great the game looked. They were about the pure experience of playing with others. And of course, for me, there's Minecraft. If you showed me screenshots of Minecraft like a month ago, I would have thought this looks so basic. But once I gave it a shot, I was blown away. The game's charm wasn't in its visuals, but in what you can create. Adventures, that fun with friends, building with friends, surviving the night. That was the ultimate experience of gaming I could ever get. Sometimes simplicity can unlock the most creative things from anyone. And this made me realize something important. A game isn't just about how it looks. It's about how the game makes you feel. It's about the gameplay, the story, the mechanics, and sometimes the game that looks the simplest ends up leaving the biggest impact. Honestly, I regret all those times I skipped over amazing games just because they didn't meet some visual standard in my head, and I probably missed out on some masterpieces. So now I try to approach game with an open mind, whether it's a quirky indie game or a retro looking RPG. I have learned to give it a shot, because the truth is sometimes the most incredible gems in gaming are the ones that don't try to impress you with the visuals, with the story, and just the developers put the heart in the game. So yeah, that's why I regret judging games by how they look. And if you're anything like me, like I was, maybe give that weird looking game a chance, and who knows, it might just become your most favorite game of all time.